All right, why fitness promotes a growth mindset. Today's episode is all about mindset. It's about what fitness taught me, what I learned from doing fitness for over 12 years, and how it helped me to not only get a better physique, but also improve other aspects of my life and eventually made me the person I am today. So we all know the benefits of working out and following a healthy lifestyle. It's on one hand the physical aspect, building muscle, losing body fat, tone up, getting ripped. Then it's the medical aspect, like preventing illnesses such as diabetes, it's increased sex drive, etc. And then on the other hand, we have the mental aspect, more clarity, more focus, more energy, and all that, which are all super cool things. However, when I really look back at the 12 years I've been working out, what I really like is that it helped me to develop the growth mindset and form the person I am today. And when I speak about the growth mindset, what I actually mean is the fact that I'm consistently looking out to improve, that I'm open for new things, that I'm trying to optimize wherever and whatever I can. So whether it's become a better father, whether it's become more efficient at work, whether it's like develop deeper and better relationships, this is what I consider a growth mindset. And if you have this growth mindset, then I would say you're destined for success in life. And this core principle of just always learning, I am more than convinced that I got this from fitness. Now I learned it, take it to other aspects of my life, and I can see success there as well. And honestly, it only makes sense because if you think about it, let's say someone goes to the gym for the first time in their life and he or she gets some workouts in, starts to eat healthily, and after a week or two, just no results. Just no results, which is, by the way, normal because she or he has been doing this only for 2 weeks, right? So obviously, this person gets frustrated because she or he doesn't get results. Now, what this person needs to learn is not to give up, to be consistent and just do it, getting in the reps. This person needs to learn how to stay on the path despite not seeing results immediately, right? Eventually, if this person learns to do that, just like be consistent and give it more time, then obviously there will be results. So today I want to give you, I think 6 or 7 ideas, 6 or 7 lessons that fitness taught me that I now can apply to other areas. And I'm super grateful that fitness taught me those because I think there's so much value in those. I want to share it with you today. So number 1, not surprisingly, actually, discipline is everything. Discipline is everything. Because think about it. How many times, even myself, how many times should I go to the gym because like a gym session is planned, but I would rather stay at home and watch Netflix? Or I'm sure you know this person who is super motivated, goes to the gym 5 times a week, maybe for 2 or 3 weeks, maximum a month, and then just no more. What they think or what they see is like just short-term results. So short-term, you can watch Netflix. Short-term, maybe you see a little bit of results in 2 or 3 weeks, but they don't think long-term. The thing is, if you want to be successful, you need to learn discipline. And it's not something that you either have or you don't have. You can literally learn that. And in fitness, this starts with saying no to food that people offer you. Discipline is also required to go to the gym, to work out when you actually don't feel like it. And Obviously, you don't need to be hardcore and go and work out even when you feel sick or when it's your friend's birthday. But in order to get results, you need discipline, period. Discipline with working out, discipline with your diet, discipline with your habits. And yeah, ask me how, Martin, how did you build your discipline? Again, it's not something you have or you don't have. You develop discipline by doing those steps over and over. So every time my inner voice says, dude, maybe you should just stay home and not go to the gym because like here it's so comfortable and you could watch Netflix with your fiance or whatnot. Every time you say no and go anyway, then you build discipline. So it's literally a skill that you can learn. This I just need to speak out and want that you know nobody is born with discipline. It's not the case. Now I applied this discipline I got from fitness to my online coaching business. And again, there's no secret to my business. I'm willing to put in the long hours. I'm showing up even though I don't feel like it. I'm doing this podcast even if I could right now hang out with my daughter, with my fiance and spend some time with them. But I'm showing up. I'm showing up for my clients. I'm showing up for the people here I want to serve because I know I can make an impact. It's very important to me that I show up. And I know if I wouldn't show up, like my business wouldn't work out at all. So I had to apply the discipline I learned from fitness, apply this to my business, and guess what? It's working. Having a lot of success right now with my business. And again, I think this is just because I'm very, very disciplined. So thank you, fitness. Thank you that you taught me this, because without the discipline, I wouldn't have this business now. Good. So we learned discipline is everything. Number 2, the second thing that fitness and going to the gym taught me is discomfort makes you grow. It's actually the last few sets during the workouts that make all the difference. It's the last few sets that you really don't want to make because like you feel tired or you feel like, oh, now it's getting heavy, it's getting hard. These reps make all the difference. So you really need to push through discomfort in order to see results. Because if you just finish, even if you have some reps in the tank, meaning you're doing 10 reps, you could easily do 15, but you stop at 10, then you don't signal your body to adapt. You don't give this signal to grow muscles. Why? Why should your body grow muscles if you can easily do those 10 reps and don't push any further? What you need to do when it comes to resistance training, really signal the body that literally it needs to build muscle, because right now you cannot lift the weight, but next time if you come back, then your body wants to be able to lift it. So you need to push. You need to push at the gym, right? You need to push through discomfort and really signal, dude, come on, you're weak now, grow some muscle. So next time I come back, I can actually push this weight, okay? And if you know my story, if you've tuned in before, then you know what I've gone through. So the past 3 years I spent in Brazil. Reason for that is I got a father. So I left Switzerland, left everything behind, friends and family, moved to Brazil, where I knew nobody other than my girlfriend. A few weeks later, I got a father. Also, I couldn't speak Portuguese. I had to organize car. I had to organize the apartment. And dude, I was just like, so out of comfort. And if you ask me then I would probably have told, man, it doesn't I wouldn't say it doesn't feel right, but it feels like I have no other words to describe it. It's just like pure discomfort, and you don't know what to do next. You don't know how the future will look like. And 3 years are over now. I'm back in Switzerland, and looking back, the 3 years I spent there, the 3 years I had probably challenged like the biggest obstacles of my entire life. They were also the most rewardable is that the word, the time that I grew most in. So even though I faced so much discomfort, I also learned a lot during the time about myself. Like I built my online coaching business. I grew. I had to learn how to adjust my training, my eating, my diet part. The relationship with me and Gabriela obviously got challenged a lot. And those 3 years that were super challenging were very rewarding. So I'm coming out of this phase, and looking back, it was just the best thing that could have happened to me. So even though I faced so much discomfort, there was so much growth. So again, discomfort makes you growing in the gym, but also outside the gym. Remember that. Now, number 3, fitness taught me that everything is learnable, everything is teachable. Because also here, nobody is just born with muscles. Nobody was born with being able to do push-ups and whatnot. Meaning, in order to get good at something, you need to practice. You need to get in the reps. You need to do a lot of it. So reps. You want to get good at chess, you need to practice chess very often. You want to get good at soccer, then you better practice every single day. You want to get good at cooking, then you better spend a good amount of time in the kitchen, right? Honestly, I take this even further. I don't believe in talent, because getting good at it requires practice no matter how talented you are. So even those who people consider as a talented person, if this person doesn't practice very often and just like optimize their skills, this person won't be successful. On the other hand, you can take someone who has no skills whatsoever, train him consistently over time, and this person will get very good at it. All right? So everything in life is learnable and teachable, as long as someone is willing to learn the skill. And again, growth mindset. A growth mindset is required, right? This is, for me personally, the only thing someone needs to have. Okay. Then number 4, you need to focus on what matters. What I mean is that when it comes to fitness, there are some things that you simply cannot control. For example, I wish I would be 2 meters tall. I wish I had wider shoulders, but I haven't. And truth is, I can do whatever I want. Some things are just given by genetics. I can literally not grow taller, and also like my shoulder width, bone structure, it's just given. Thank you, parents. So I cannot really change that. On the other hand, what I can focus on is how I work out, how I eat, how I cope with stress, how much I sleep. And then when I focus on that, this makes me much more fulfilling. I can actually be happy because I can see my body improving. Maybe not in height, because again, this stays just like that forever, but I can make my muscle grow. I can look a certain way. And this is what matters, right? And the same goes with life. If I focus on things I cannot control, dude, that would make me so unhappy. That would make me sad. This is also the reason why I no longer read journals. Because if I read all these negative headlines, I'm going to stress about it. I'm going to stress about it. It takes away so much energy. And in the end, we have to just like come to terms that I cannot do anything about it. So it's not worth stressing about it. I need to focus on what I actually have control over. And by doing this, I can actually be happy and satisfied. So please, please, please don't spend the energy on things you cannot control. Okay, it's pointless. Number 5, fitness taught me the importance of goal setting. So every time I ask someone, what do you do for your health and fitness? They can usually give me an answer. They go to the gym 3 times, maybe they go for a jog, a run. And then when I ask what their actual goal is, just silence. Just silence. And this is not good, because if we don't even know what the goal is, if we don't know what we're working towards, it's just certain that you will stagnate. It's just the truth. Motivation will fade if you don't have a goal. There is no reason. There is no reason why you should even go to the gym, right? And in this case, if you don't have a goal, then you're wasting your time. Let's be honest here. So you need to have a goal, and this goal can obviously change. Maybe it's right now adding some muscle tissue. 3 months later, you perhaps have a wedding planned, and you want to prepare for this wedding. So you want to look your absolute best. And just like these are goals. These are goals. It's simple, but you need to have them. You need to write them down. Otherwise, if you don't have a goal, you're not getting anywhere. It's just the truth. In the meantime, I set goals for myself consistently. Every single Sunday, I set goals for my fitness and health. I set goals for my family. I set goals for relationships, and I set goals for my business. Okay. So super, super important, because I exactly know if I don't do that, then there's just no energy to this area of my life. But if I write down, okay, this week I want to have a date night, I want to spend 1 hour with my daughter every single day, I want to work out 5 times, then I start thinking about it, making plans already, and this way you also reach your goals. On the other hand, if you're not doing anything, if you don't set goals, then you can also not achieve them, right? Only makes sense. Then number 6, fitness and health is a lifelong commitment. It's something that you have to work on every single day, right? Even if you're not at a gym, you don't need to work out every single day, but you need to work on your fitness and health, meaning you still should eat healthily, even when you're not in the gym. And exactly the same goes for relationships, for example. You need to make an effort to cultivate and improve a relationship, because you cannot say, okay, you're married now, and you don't bother anymore with improving your relationship, unless you want to split. If you want to split, then you should actually do that. But no, obviously it doesn't work like that. It's a commitment, and when you're in a relationship or when you're married, you still need to make an effort. You still need to plan date nights. You still need to find ways how to improve the relationships, because if you don't, we all know what happens then, right? So fitness is a lifelong commitment. We just have to understand that it's not 2 weeks long, it's not 3 weeks long, it's not like half a year, but it's a lifelong commitment. Okay. Then number 7, fitness is much easier with a coach. And this point, I think, is all about ego. It took me a long, long time to realize that. My ego was always very high, meaning I didn't want any help. I thought I can simply figure it out this myself. And the reality is, you probably can. I probably could, because the information is all out there in the internet. Just Google it. You will find how to eat, how to work out for weight loss, for gaining muscle mass, whatever your goal is. But it's so much easier when you work with a coach, someone who's done it already, someone can exactly tell you how to do certain things, someone who, it's just a step ahead of you, who exactly knows how to reach your goal. I think whenever I made huge improvements in terms of fitness and health, I was always there working with a coach. And you can laugh now, say, dude, you're an online fitness coach, and even you need a fitness coach. What's wrong? Yeah, yeah. Even coaches need coaches, because again, I have this growth mindset, and just because I'm a fitness coach doesn't mean I know everything, right? When I work with another coach, I get new inputs, I get new systems, I can see what this person does differently, and every time I do this, I can see huge improvements, and I think this is very important. Also, a reason why I hired a business coach, because at first I thought I can figure it out myself, and yeah, didn't start that well. I maybe eventually I would. I genuinely believe that I would figure it out myself. But why should I take this hard route when I can hire a coach that shows me everything so I can reach my goal in much less time? All right. So yeah, also there, no secrets. I work with a business coach, and it just helps me so much. It's a financial investment, that's clear. I mean, I charge my clients too, but the business coach helps me. I help my clients, so it's a fair deal. It's a win-win, right? Now, I'm actually already coming to an end. If you're taking something away from this podcast here, then let it be that fitness gives you so much more than just big muscles. It's more like a life school that teaches you valuable lessons for life.